We are outside the Star Gym with Rocky now. Rock, just you sparred with Callum. First of all, you sparred with Callum and you sparred with Caden. How was it sparring with them? First of all,
It was actually it was okay, but they're improving quite a lot in the power of their punches and
yeah, they are. Yeah.
their speed.
They both got different styles and different things. Did you find them much different? Did you find them the same?
They're actually quite a lot different because in the past when I sparred, say Callum,
Yeah,
he wasn't like fast and moving his head as much
yeah.
as he is now, and now he's moving his head a lot and moving around the ring properly.
Okay, and did you sparred a little tiny bit with Caden as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, and how's he doing? He's doing okay.
yeah, he's doing okay. Um, he's got a strong guard,
Yeah,
and it's quite hard to punch through the guard.
yeah.
And he's doing quite well.
Okay. Also, there's Jamal's got to fight George Harden. So Jamal Mercer's got to fight George Harding. George is a person that people have not turned up to even fight for fights. He's sort of quite, people have found him sort of quite scary and a bit sort of in between Mike Tyson and sort of Manny Pacquiao, really sort of fast stands, but quite intimidating. You've sparred quite extensively with Jamal. How do you think Jamal's going to fare? What was it like sparring with Jamal?
It's actually quite hard sparring with Jamal because he can punch quite fast and very hard, and his hooks are just deadly. So the second you get hit by one of his hooks, you just nothing's happening in your head.
Yeah,
And
good.
he's quite like he's got a lot of tactics to um, like put the other person off.
Yeah, he's kind of improved, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's kind of quite good with all of that. But he's the underdog though. He's the one that people think that possibly may lose. What do you think? George, do you think George is too terrifying or too scary, landing hard shots?
George isn't like that terrifying. You just need to know when to punch and how hard you need to punch. As long as you know that type of stuff, you should be fine.
Okay, so prediction might be a difficult one for you, but who do you think who's going to win the fight in your opinion out of Callum and Caden first of all?
Probably Callum actually,
Why do you think that?
because Callum's like developed a lot of things, and he's moving his head quite fluently, and he's punching on while on the move and boxing backwards.
Yeah.
So if he keeps using that in the fight against Caden, he has a pretty big chance of winning.
Okay. And what about the fight between Jamal and George?
I think Jamal might win.
Really?
Yeah, as long as Jamal's like moving around the ring and staying a bit like back from George, but what at the same time still coming in and doing his thing, he should be fine.
And you've actually done a lot of help and sparring for quite a few camps actually, especially these camps as well, but quite a few camps. How are you finding camp life, training for fights and helping these fighters out? And hopefully, when do you think we're going to see you fighting for titles and things?
Um, Not too long from now, really.
Right. What about
Um,
what do you feel about training people in fight camps and being their sparring partner and stuff? You're fine with that?
yeah,
Have you learned anything?
yeah. I've learned from various people um, on how some people move, how some people punch, and I've myself um, thought about like how to move and block those punches. So while at the same time helping them, so it's quite good.
Yeah, it's actually quite good as well. So hopefully we'll see you, in the ring and fighting for titles and certainly doing your 12 rounds as well. Anyway, thanks a lot, Rocky, and good luck to you.